PNP CIDG implemented 10 search warrants for firearms and explosives, including those owned and were controlled by Congressman Arnulfo Alipit Teves Jr. or his associates. These search warrants were an offshoot of the PNP's investigation into the murder of 3 persons in Dumaguete City in 2019, namely Miguel Lopez Dungo, Lester Bato, and Pasito Lebron. The implementation of the search warrants resulted in the confiscation of 70 firearms and 2 explosives, the arrest of 6 persons associated with Congressman Perez Jr., subsequent 32 criminal complaints for illegal possession of firearms and explosives were filed against Congressman Perez Jr. and the 6 arrested suspects. On March 17, 2023, the Department of Justice filed with the Regional Joseph Calmaturan and Dato Aglio. Meantime, the other complaint filed against Congressman Perez Jr. and Jose Palo Gimarangan for illegal possession of firearms and illegal possession of explosives will undergo regular preliminary investigation. On March 15, 2023, the PNP CIDG likewise filed 2 separate complaints against Congressman Teves Jr., Kurt Matthew Teves, and Axel Teves for illegal possession of firearms and illegal possession of explosives, and these cases are now undergoing preliminary investigation. The search warrant operations were conducted in accordance with the law and relevant procedures. Rest assured that we will present all evidence gathered, including captured footage of body-worn cameras, before the proper court. Finally, we wish to assure everyone that the government remains steadfast in its desire to resolve these cases, and we will not stop until we bring justice to the victims of these heinous crimes. Sa ilang pang kasama rito sa karumal-dumal na kaso nito, muli hinihikayat namin kayo na sumuko na. Nakita niyo po ang mastermind nito, walang konsensya. Baka kayo pa po ay napatay nito. Mas mabuti na sumuko na kayo. Sa inyo pong lahat, ito po ang aming report. Kamukha na sinasabi ko, ito po ay sa utos ng ating mahal na Presidente. Nakita niyo umagang ito. Ito na po ang buong pwersa ng ating pamahalaan na tutugis sa mga pumaslang kay Governor Degamo at ibang biktima at sisiguraduhin ang talagang pananahimik ng lugar ng Negros Oriental ay makamit. Magandang umaga po at maraming salamat.
We can open the floor to a few questions, if you have any questions. May microphone ba tayo? Microphone? Oh, yeah, may microphone tayo. Please name your outfit before identify yourself when you ask the question.
Good morning po, Senator Manefana GMA7. Sirs, you mentioned may isa na pong sumubok sa AFP and siya po ay isusurrender. Siya po ay ito-turn over sa NBI. And you mentioned Secretary Avalos na critical and vital information yung maibibigay po niya. Can you give us a bit of details po doon sa impormasyon na bibigyan linaw niya sa kaso po?
Actually, mahirap po na discuss ngayon ito. I hope you understand the still going investigation. No? Sana maunawaan ng ating mga kababayan. Ito'y ilan lamang sa mga makukuha nating mga testimony dahil yung una pang mga nakulit, ito'y dagdag lamang. No? At gusto kong pasalamatan, of course, itong si General Santino, ang AFP at si Secretary Charlie Galvez, wala lang sila ngayon. No? Sa kanila po sumurrender ang taong ito. general, baka pwede magsalita kayo para paliwanagan nila kung paano sumurrender po ito.
Magandang umaga. Last Friday, one of the suspects who was one of those named by the suspects who earlier were arrested surrendered to our personnel in Negros. And we will be turning over this suspect to the NBI. Earlier, he underwent medical or physical examination before officially turning over him to the DOJ and the NBI. As I mentioned, his name was one of those the suspects earlier arrested mentioned in the earlier investigation. So noong Biyernes ay lumapit sa isa sa ating mga personnel in Negros, and over the weekend we brought him here in Manila.
Sir, gaano po ka-importante, Secretary Remuda, yung magiging sasabihin nito pong sumurrender na suspect doon po sa limubuo nating investigation?
Very critical. Pwede ko sabihin sa inyo. Very critical ang information niya. Main player, one of the main players dito sa naganap na pangyayari. Itong tao ito, kasama siya. At marami na siyang sinabi, pero ma-validate pa natin lahat at para malaman natin kung gaano ka totoo lahat yan bago natin isama sa wealth of information natin.
Tapos, sir, yung mga sasabihin niya will eventually lead to more suspects, and later on na nga po yung officially pagpa-file, tama po ba? Aabot na tayo sa mastermind?
Tama yun, yung mga sinasabi niya, number one, corroborates previous statements made given to us. And number two, he knows the other people who were involved, kaya alam natin ang yung extent ng network. Kaya marami pa kaming persons of interest na hinahanap. Siguro a little more than 4 people more ang hinahanap natin. Siguro mga 8 pa ang hinahanap natin sa mga persons who may be involved in the crime.
Pero sir, kaya na po niyang magturo hanggang dun po sa mismo nag-utos ng pagpatay kay Governor Degamo?
Very possible, but we have to look at the information first. We have to interview him again. May initial interview na siya, but we have to validate the information and interview him again to make sure that everything is reliable and ties up with the other information that we have.
I would just like to clarify that the word used was corroborate. Sa ating mga kababayan, ang ibig sabihin po nito ay lalong pinagtitibay ang iba pang mga testimonya ng iba pang mga testigo. Yun ang importante rito. Hanggang doon pinagtitibay laban po sa mastermind.
Good morning po, Secretary Raymond. John C. City po, Philippine Vloggers Team. Ano pong masasabi niyo sa mga balita na kumakalat na sinasabi nila na dismiss na raw yung kaso ni Teres po?
Kasi may ng perspective yan, no? Pero as far as we're concerned, the cases that we need to prove are being pursued properly. So, pwede yung sabi-sabi, pero kanya-kanya kukulong lang yan, sabi-sabi. Pero sa amin, yung sinasabi namin sa inyo, yung alam namin na hawak namin na ebidensya na naroon upang magtuloy-tuloy ang kaso.
Siyempre po, yung kung pag may mga lumalabas po na ganito, hindi po natin may aalis sa isipan ng mga mamamayan na isipin nila na tapos na pala or baka mamaya sinasabi nila na may cover-up or something like that. Kaya po, at
Kaya
least,
walang cover-up. Walang cover-up.
maraming salamat po.
At makadagdag lang ito. Marami kasi mga balitang lumalabas. Kaya naging press con kami ngayon para malinaw. siguro naman sa binasa kanina, naka-total of 30 complaints, 13 reklamo laban sa 4 na arrested and 12 other John Does. No? Relativo na. Napakaraming trabaho na ito. Kaya sana tignan po natin ito at ina-assure ko sa inyo, o ina-assure namin na tapos isa makakamtan nito. Tignan nyo naman ito, police, military, NBI, intelligence. Buong gobyerno na ito, hindi tayo papatalo rito. Makakamit natin ito. Kaya ang kalaban, parang dito na yan eh. Pero in desperation, maninindag na lang yan. Kaya sa ating mga kababayan, please, huwag kayong basta-basta maniniwala. Kakaroon kami parati ng press conference. Ang tatanyo dito, no, ang spokesperson ng PNP, ng AFP, ng NBI, DOJ, tatayo. Para kung ano mga katanungan, kasagutin ng Manila objectively. Hindi yung mga puro-puro, chismis, paninira, huwag po tayo gano'n. Tandaan po ninyo, desperado na ito mga kalaban. Kaya nandito na lang ito kung ano-anong ginagawa nito. But if there's one thing we will promise you, justisya ang makakamtan nito dahil kawawa naman si Governor Degamo at ibang pang mga walang kamalay-malay pinaslang ng walang kalalaman. We will assure you that justice will be done.
Good morning, sir. Raya Kapulong po from ABS-CBN. May we know po the profile po ng bagong sumunod? Dati hindi pa siyang sundalo. May we know po na siya.
Discharged soldier. Discharged soldier. Who was kasama talaga siya.
Opo. Ito po yung dahil kaya siya sumuko dito sa AFP.
May yung internal workings ng KMI, hindi ko alam. Pero, we had to make sure, assure them that everything will be peaceful. Siyempre sa pagsuko. Unang-una may confidence siya sa mga kausap niya sa ating military establishment. Kaya natuloy ang kanyang pagsuko.
And also, sir, may we know lang kahit initial details lang, sir. Ano yung naging participation niya? Isa ba siya dun sa bungaril? Isa ba siya sa
Major player siya. Major player. Basta major player siya dito.
Para lang, sir, sana may pindihan namin.
Ano lang, basta major player siya. Meron siyang major role sa pangyayari.
Mastermind, sir.
Major role. Major role.
He was, basta sabihin natin, he's part of the team. Okay?
Sir? Hello, good morning, Ryan Macasero from Rambler. Ask ko na diretso, are we working on a case build-up against Congressman Arnie Teves here, and if we are, how close are we?
We're working on a case build-up against the suspects and the masterminds.
Okay.
We'll be there, we'll get there, but you just have to be patient. I always explain to the DOJ press corps. You have to be patient in this game. Nothing happens overnight. We have to fill in the blanks slowly to make sure that we do the right thing, point by point. But case build-up is something we're doing.
Okay, thank you, Secretary. Follow-up question for Secretary Abalos and General Centino. Can you give us a picture of what the security situation is in Negros Oriental right now? Can you just give us a perspective of what's the situation on the ground?
Well, the first thing that we did is we changed all the policemen there. Nagpalit po kami ng kapulisyahan dito sa ibang lugar sa Negros, no? Sa Ayawan, sa Takatanida. And to fill this up, we sought the help of the AFP. No? So ito yung joint ngayon ng AFP at ng PNP. No? And I will say, napakaganda ng katahimikan ngayon roon. And si General Santino, I probably General Asulin could answer this question. General Santino first, please.
In Negros, we have forces there, army units, actually 2 brigades and 6 battalions deployed there. Previous to this incident, meron silang mission doon, may tasking sila. to go after the insurgents that remains in the area. After the incident, we were tasked to coordinate and work with the law enforcement agencies to make sure that we have effective peace and order situation happening in Negros, and we make sure also that the law enforcement is conducted appropriately, as mentioned by the Secretary. Nagkaroon ng palitan ng ibang police units in the area, so we had to fill in, the armed forces had to fill in areas where we may be needed. So right now, we are able to restore the confidence of the people. In some areas na medyo na-address naman natin ng insurgents, we have deployed in other areas kung saan naman natin hinahanap at hinahabol yung not just the suspects, but even those would probably be helping the suspects yung nagtatago pa rin. So, our job there is in coordination with the other law enforcement agencies, the PNP. So we're working in tandem with these agencies to ensure that ma-restore po ng kumpiyansa ng taong bayan doon sa lugar ng Negros.
Sir, Lawrence Tanoco, Radyo Pilipinas, kay SOJ. Sir, pwede ba namin or pwede bang identify siya as middleman itong nasumuko na to?
Direct participant.